People are talking about the explicit content of 50 Shades and, the things, but nothing that Julie Walters hasn't seen.
I beg your pardon.
No, because...
intimating.
Well, no, personal services.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, personal services. It's the top of everyone's list. It really is. No, because it was really ahead of its time. It had all this stuff in there, all the fetishes.
Oh, yeah, no, old Cynthia... It was about Cynthia Payne, the madam. And, yeah, she'd seen it all. And most of it wasn't to do with sex. It was to do with sort of role play. First time I met her, I was in a sort of shishi restaurant in Soho, really quiet, with Terry Jones, from Monty Python, who was directing it. And she walked in, and there was a few diners in there. It was all very quiet. The first thing she said, she didn't even say hello. She said, "Do you like sex, Julie?" I said, well, it depends on who it's with. And she said, "No, because you can find a girl who likes sex, you've got gold." Yeah. She sits down, she gets out a whole load of photographs. And the first one, and I mean, really, I'd never seen anything like them in my life. And the first one was this man lying on the floor, covered in some sort of dark matter. I don't know what it was. And she said, "That's my bank manager." And I said, what? He's covered in Hoover dust. That's what he likes. So he would pay to go and see her to be covered in Hoover dust, and that's what... and that was...
But how do you find that out? How do you discover that you get turned on by Hoover dust?
I know. She said to me, she said, "Look, Julie, if you need a cleaner, just ring me up." And I said, "Why? What?" And she said, "Well, because I'll get you a slave. I have slaves, people who come specially to be, beaten and do the cleaning. So she said, if you want somebody, all you've got to do..." I said, "I don't want to beat someone." She said, "No, all you've got to do," she said, "is give them a toothbrush, tell them to clean the kitchen floor and kick them up the bum in a pair of high heels." That's what she had,
Wow.